When I was in high school, I decided I wanted to get into law enforcement. In high school, I was considered something of a peacemaker. I'm a big guy, and I tended to be the one to break up the fights. Some people say I have a caring heart, care about people, and law enforcement seemed to be a good fit for me, and I thought my personality. When I went to Eastern, my major was psychology/sociology. At the time, they didn't have a criminal justice degree, so I figured that that would be one of the best degrees to enhance my capabilities in law enforcement in later years. My 2 years at Eastern were absolutely 2 of the best years of my life. I think I grew more during those 2 years than at any point in my life. I matured. I learned so much more than pure academics. The academics were really good. We had great instructors, and I could name off a bunch of them. 2 of them are still there. Marilyn Duncan in sociology and Dr. Givens in English. However, to me, Dr. Givens was Coach Givens. She was my tennis coach at the time, and I hope she knows that when I call her coach, it is with only the utmost respect and fondness. After I left Eastern, I went to the University of Oklahoma and majored in law enforcement administration there. And while I was at school at OU, I applied to Norman PD and Oklahoma City PD and Moore PD for a job as a police officer, as I was 21 at the time, and thought, yeah, I'm ready. I was hired by the Moore Police Department and worked there for 6 months. And at that time, a job came open in McAlester. Being from McAlester, I thought I wanted to move back home. And so I came back into McAlester, and that would have been 35 years ago this year. My career in law enforcement, my time at the McAlester Police Department has been so extremely satisfying. I can't imagine having done anything else with my life. Police work is fulfilling, it is fun, sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's boring, but it's a career that has been incredible, and I have loved it. I'm so honored to be an Eastern alum. A lot of good people that I went to school with have been so successful. I know that some of them are at Eastern right now, like Creva Howard Kennedy and Eddie Woods and Cheryl Wood Myers and Jana Miller. All people I went to Eastern with that are here on campus now, involved in the campus now. You know, it's so humbling, such a big honor to consider that some of the alums of Eastern, we've had governors, and I think the longest serving Chancellor of Higher Education came from Eastern, Supreme Court Chief Justices, doctors, generals. Mighty proud to be in the company of those people.